Hi, it is Thursday afternoon and I am doing a tour of a house and it's really interesting. I wasn't even sure that I wasn't even sure if I was gonna find anything here that I liked. But I have already walked through and I think there's some really valuable tips in here. So I decided to go through a second time and bring you guys along with me. So I am going to flip the camera around, though there's really good lighting here, which is amazing. So a little bit about this house. Let me flip it. Okay, so this is a style of house that is more of a center hall type house. So there's a staircase here. Now for true center hall, this wall would usually be open, and I believe at one time it was, but it's closed now, and when we go on the other side, you'll see why. So you walk into the front door, which is right here, staircase to your left, closet. There's a formal living room over here. So I'm liking that there's original hardwood in here. That's great. This is a very typical floor plan. So then there's a dining room here, and then over on this side is the kitchen. So it looks like there's been some updates over the years. The windows are a big expense in any renovation. These may be able to be salvaged. It's just gonna depend. We do have some missing cranks right there, and actually those can be difficult to order depending on the model of the window, but that's a really minute detail we won't get into right now. So we're gonna head into this kitchen. So you can see there's still a soffit in here. So they did some type of a renovation, most likely on their own. There's newer cabinets. These obviously aren't original, but we've got laminate countertops, and they just look a bit on the worn side. So from a rehab perspective, you would wanna update this kitchen. You would definitely wanna take the soffit out. We also have popcorn ceilings, and so we would wanna change that ceiling texture, obviously, if we're messing with the kitchen and the soffit. So this is really cool, like big space, and an obstacle cone just so you don't hurt yourself, which I appreciate because I might very well walk right into that light fixture. So you've got a desk area over here. Now all of this would most likely get reconfigured because you've got a huge dining area right here as well. So to have two dining rooms this close together would not make sense. But what we could do is create a really lovely large kitchen by opening that wall over there and maybe doing something of a nook with a built-in bench over here. Just a lot of different options. So this house definitely has a lot of space. The one thing you're not most likely gonna do is open up this wall right here. Because we're in a 2-story house, we're gonna have ductwork and mechanicals. I almost hit that light. We're gonna have ductwork and mechanicals running up in that wall, so we're gonna wanna keep that intact. So here's the other side of that staircase wall. So here's another living area, and our friend the statue on the mantle, see him? So this is a great space, kind of like a secondary main floor living area. So over here, this is actually great. This is one of the things I am always looking to incorporate into a house is a mudroom. And even though I can't get any of the lights to come on, you can see there's plenty of space here. So most likely what we would do, because these cabinets are a bit on the deep side for the width of this. Okay, so over here we have a bedroom. And it looks like at some point they created a main floor living for somebody probably with accessibility and mobility issues. So obviously we would need to change this out. But I thought that was really interesting. This first floor is really big. So now I'm gonna take you upstairs because I'm about to show you some things that even I have never seen in all of the years that I've been renovating houses. So up here, here's the hallway. Bedroom there, we have a bedroom there. Neither one of those are very exciting. We have a bathroom here. At first glance, I'm thinking, this is amazing, a soaker tub, tub filler, vanity, maybe is a little bit worn in the finish side, but obviously the granite the marble countertop is new. Look in the mirror. Look. Because when you turn and look at the shower, yeah, that scared the crap out of me. So, obviously that's very taste specific. And so you are not going to be able to get away with leaving that intact. Also that light fixture, again, very taste specific. The rest of this bathroom is actually manageable. I thought you guys might enjoy that. And back here we have another bedroom and another ginormous bathroom. So, I'm thinking again, this is very taste specific, and you may not have a buyer base that's necessarily on board with that. And this, again, lovely, unique, but maybe not for every single buyer. And if you agree with me, you should type that in the comments below, just so I can make sure that I know my audience. So, now I'm gonna head downstairs, which is pretty open, but I don't know that it's important for purposes like this for us to go down there, but I'm just gonna show you a couple things that might help you when you're walking through a fixer-upper. Which, also, there is a link up in the profile page. We put together a checklist. If you guys wanna know what I'm looking for as far as being able to open spaces, add bedrooms and bathrooms, you can download the checklist that I use, and it's really helpful if you're just getting started on your fixer-upper journey. So, basement, lots of open space, right? Got water heater right here. This is a large water heater. You wanna look at your install date. So this is 2013, so this is 5 years old. Most water heaters typically have a 7 to 10 year life. However, when you're doing a complete renovation and you're at a certain price point, a buyer may expect a new water heater, or if you're changing any of the venting or the ductwork, you might end up putting it in because you're already in here working. Okay, so we've got the ductwork over here. I'm gonna walk you back through here because this is really interesting. I don't know if you guys can see. So we have just a file cabinet. I don't know if you follow us before, but if you follow me on Instagram, I also post pictures when we find all the safes, and we're always looking for robbery stash just in case. We're thinking maybe somebody robbed a stagecoach at some point. We're gonna find some treasure, so here we've just got another room. There's some drywall that's missing here. I'm not sure why that might be. That's the sump pump basket right there. We have an egress window, so this would be a great space to make a bedroom. So there's a lot of space down here that's somewhat finished, but it's strange. So I don't know if you can see this whole wall of like commercial display cabinets. So even though on the surface this looks like you might not need to do a lot of work to it, it doesn't really make sense. If you think about laying it out, there's no bathroom down here, so we would need to include a bathroom somewhere. We've got this room right here, which initially would probably be a great family room. But then you've got all this space back here too, and you've got the mechanicals right in the middle. So typically what we would do is frame around these and kind of do a bifold door so that we could at least utilize all this back area. Maybe as a craft room, laundry room, playroom, just to give you some idea of what we're thinking. So anyways, so that's really the end of this tour. I thought you guys might find this interesting. And if there's any questions you guys have about finding houses to flip or renovation or design, make sure you leave notes in the comments so that we can answer those for you and get you the information you're looking for to help you either take on your own project or to fix and flip your first house for income. So thanks so much.